All right, this is Don Kingdom 362 playing on the Gunmuse. Lovely cough. Okay, so one of the big questions after the Easter thing, and I don't want to really get caught up on the Easter event, but I want to talk about events. So what we want to talk about on the events is the number one question is, where did I get all those free, lovely, and I'm going to say bunnies this time, but it could be whatever we're talking about to keep it relevant. They weren't free. I set myself up to have a grip of them to start with. Because I took 4 months, because Guns of Glory just wasn't doing anything different. We'd already done the series, and we're setting ourselves up for the next series. I came back and I spent about $40 setting up about 1,000 bunnies to get prime the pump, so you will. Now, we put out that video, and during the Easter event, they brought the same event back twice, which means it's even harder to do. Luckily for me, I made a mistake during the first event, so I stopped. I blew a bunch of bunnies. I couldn't do anything that was going to be worth recouping what I did. So I just stopped. I said, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to turn around and absorb my mistake and throw it into the next event 2 weeks, 4 weeks from now. I have a feeling it's going to be fairly shortly. My suspicion on how the Chinese are going to work on this one is take every ounce of advantage of the people who are unemployed and got free checks. So, guys, don't be one of those people. I spend money to show you how to do what we're doing here. It is not an encouragement to spend money on your side. Use the patience. Buy the food with your money. That's what it's for. So, I got the Curiosity Lovers here. And I also got the Prepare for War. Now, I needed to do that anyway. So, I knew I was going to spend money for that. So, we're going to go to Library War here. And we're going to hit the get. I don't know if I can. Oh. Do I have to apply my book before I can? Let's go apply my book. This is not telling you where to apply books, guys. I'm just getting it out of my way. So, and I've got to go get more. So, and there we go. Do. And get. Now I got enough war books. Funny how that checkbook thing works, right? Okay. Like I said, I knew I was going to do this because I'm so far behind, and I'm going to start stacking up the war books. This account's no longer a building account for filming purposes. This is about to be an account where I stack the stats up with dollars and abuse people. So that's what's coming here shortly. We are going to throw some money at this deal. Now, learn, because you can never get ahead on that food, right? Your troops start eating them up so quickly. I did go in there and buy a bunch. And I think now that got me some bunnies. So this is the last day of the event. My goal here is I want stats. I mean, we all want stats, correct? But that's not my goal today. My goal today is to set myself up for the next event. But you know they're randomizing the order event. We got no speed up event. Look at this, guys. I'm sitting here with my castle waiting to be sped up during a building speed event. We didn't get one. So I'm going to wind up burning off my 39 tonight. Just because. And starting my 40. I don't know if I'm going to wait for the next event on my 40, but I got so many internal buildings that I can do. I could burn my 40 off tonight and still do tons of little buildings in the middle. We'll see. I'm just like you. I want it now. But you got to apply some patience. Otherwise, the money that I just spent becomes insane amount of money. They tricked me on the honor challenge in that I showed up 1 week after it started, but it looked like it was, it just started, blah, blah, blah. And BS, I would have never bought all 3 of them if I only knew I had half the time. Because I didn't get the curiosity thing done, and I want to set myself up for the next event. Hold on, let me go look at this. I'm going to start setting up my COAs, my coat of arms. Now, I could have bought Scholar Skulls out of here, but they'd been kind of expensive on the bunny, so I'm avoiding that. What I'm looking for is my Rage Fires that I'm not seeing. Oh, double gold. I did get screwed on that too. I bought a double gold and it told me it activated, then it didn't. So you can see right there where it says 19 remaining. I bought it. It just didn't activate. So I'm not even going to fill out a complaint because they don't go red. Oh, did we screw you out of your money? Did someone call? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, there's my Rage Fires. So 420 for 10, right? So I'm going to need 840 bunnies to get a full 200 out of that. Mango. I like it. They got that new sugar-free mango. I love that stuff. Okay. So I'm going to need 840 bunnies out of here somewhere. Now we're going to go over here and we're going to look. I'm going to have to get down into the big areas of the growth here. So I'm going to go pop my curiosity stuff. And I'm 18 short of that. So I'm going to have to go spend some more money. That's 7 of them. Material pack. I'm probably going to jump straight to the blue stacks. Man, it's so fast. And down in the links in the thing, I've got the thing so you can play this game on your computer. It is so stinking fast. The game does relaunch and resize itself when I buy stuff. And that's kind of a pain in the butt. See, 58, I'm not doing that. So I want to go to War Aid Center, go to Great Deals and see if they got any in there. Nope. Let's go straight to the gold store. Which is where it sent me before. What I needed 18, so 14. Okay, so let's look at another option here. I can get 14 for 19. I'll bet I can get 10 out of my, yeah. So 50 bunnies for 10. Let's do that. Let's spend. And double check. I need 8. Of course, what was that packet size? 7. If I told you guys that they spent more time doing math to make you overspend when there's no need to. The dollars are the dollars. Just ask for it up front. They add frustration in the purchase process, and I don't understand why. It really looks like screw you round eye, because apparently they've never heard of the metric system. Even though we don't use it here in the United States, we do know how to multiply by 10. But apparently those who use an abacus over there are having issues. So I should be nicer. I'm just a little, like I said, I'm going to have to overbuy, but at least I can hit the budget that I had planned, right? All right. So I knew what I was going to spend before I started. And now I can go into here. I always suggest doing your troop stats. Do your troop stats first. Now, I didn't do my troop stats last time because I had some R4s that I jumped to R6, and I got screwed. I got no points for going from R4 to R6 because I didn't have enough of these damn flames to get into the points area. Like I said, I'm going to be doing all this anyway. I'm just trying to get some filming use out of it. So we're going to craft, equip, dismantle. I should get some good stuff out of that. Dismantle. So there's no doubt that I got stats here, right? Question is, am I going to get points? And I can tell you right now, I'm not going to get points. I'm going to show you this because this film's a little longer than the last one. On purpose. Because we're going to add... I know I don't always respond on the YouTube to your questions. I read them. I read through them faster than you would believe, than you can understand. There's over the course, there's 300 to 400 a week. I read through those. I read through the ones from the guys who do nothing but harass other YouTubers. They're going to find a little problem doing that. We flagged their accounts this week. I don't typically flag. You guys say something nasty about me, to me, whatever. That doesn't get you flagged. You go attacking another user, I'm going to flag your ass, just so you know. Don't be attacking other players for their opinions. Not going to tolerate it. I'm just that kind of guy. I guarantee you wouldn't have the balls to say these things to my face, so don't be bullying up on other players in my presence. What little power I got through YouTube, I will utilize for that purpose. I won't utilize it against myself, but I will utilize it against others. So, off my soapbox. Because I got wayward graphics here blocking all my crap, right? So, and as you can see, I got no points. Now let's go look at that. Information button. Recommended. Curiosity score. Now I don't even know how often they're updating that. But you see, like the legendaries are 1.6 million. So one legendary is a crap load of points. But so's a rare. And then so's a flawless. So we're going to determine, but we're going to go as far as we can on one of them first. Once I know I can build one, let's build one way up. Precious, remember, not worth any points. Now we're getting into some issues. Okay. Hey, but now we're getting into some bunnies. So I did have to spend 6 to get those, but I'm getting those back. remember, my goal here is to buy those COAs. So I got 67,000 points for going up that 3 levels. Remember, though, I got red lights here. So upgrade. Upgrade. So I got my second flawless. Now I'm getting into some serious bunny work here, Bubba. Okay. But the big bunnies are down there. Look, I got 1,500, 1,800 sitting on the table here. So it's a matter of, but let's go look at my goal, because this video is about a goal. I got my 868. What's that mean? That means that right now I can go buy all the Rage Fires for the end of the event and not use them. Okay? So they may put the coat of arms on day 5 of the next event, right? If that happens, then those Rage Fire coat of arms are going to wind up being for the event following that. Guys, you got to think in 3-month terms. The events happen faster than that. Think in 3 months terms. And also remember that come the next event, maybe on day 5, I turn around and I blow through a whole bunch of whatever that loot's called and get set up another set of coat of arms for the next event. All right. Don't worry about me spreading anything, guys. I'm locked down here in the bunker. Now the Shadow Scrolls. See, this is where we want to pay attention. Let's go over here. We didn't have a gemstone deal this time. So basic shadow gems, getting closer. Man, those aren't going to be worth as many points as the advanced ones, right? So I'm going to do some magic here. I'm going to do some stuff here. And you guys got to remember to get the big points. So if you get all the scrolls for those COAs, you're going to want to go in during the next few weeks and stockpile Pyrar ingot. You know what you're going to go after points on and do it across all the materials. So if you're going to, and this is where you should have been thinking with all your purchases this time, was how am I going to stockpile for the following event? So that you go day to day to day to day, getting as many points as you can. And if you do have to spend to get in there, your goal should be to get a 300 to 500% return on your spend. If you go back a year and look where I had a big old issue with the Chinese knot event, where we got into where I disputed the money because they blew the timers, they changed the game in the middle of the night, didn't reward any of the stuff. I spent $600. I expected to get $1,800 to $2,500 worth of stuff. I expected to have enough stuff to shoot videos for the next few months. They went, screw you, you got what you paid for. And they did force me. You can go dispute it through Google all you want. They're just going to take the money back. So plan ahead. Get what you're getting at the time. With these events, don't be in a hurry to do things at reset. You got 24 hours to do these events. Let them soak through the night. Let them fix whatever problems they had. Be judicious about when you apply these things. I am not doing this right after reset. I waited because I thought, wow, they brought this event back again. I'll bet they swapped that out for the building timer event in the middle of the night. They did not. So, is what it is. Now, you know you need 200 of these advanced shadow scrolls, and I know I need 2,000 bunnies in order to get 100 of them. So that's one of those. If you're going to play in that arena, plan ahead. Just plan way ahead. But like I said, I'm going to make sure that I have enough stuff to precision components. I'm going to make sure I have enough stuff out of this event that I can really dig deep into the next event. All right. And I expect you to do the same. Thank you very much.